chocolate mousse in less than 10 minutes. Don't believe me? Watch. So let's start our clock here and let that count down. As we're doing that, let's collect our ingredients. And of course, the most important thing is our chocolates. We're going to use darkened milk chocolate today. We're going to use sugar. We're going to use cream, heavy whipping cream, and we're going to use eggs. And we're also going to use some water. Just plain tap water. Okay? Now, get our equipment out. We're going to use a tablespoon, a measuring cup, a bowl to whip in, and a whip. In addition to that, we have a pan to cook in. Now, to begin, all we do is simply take 2 tablespoons of water and put it into our pan. Then, we're going to take our chocolate and break it up into little pieces into the pan. Now you want to break them up in as small pieces as possible. And then we're going to go over to our stove here, turn our burner on, and set it at a fairly low setting. Put your chocolate and water onto the burner, and you don't need a bain-marie if you're going to stand here and stir all the time. And you'll see how fast that this starts to melt. Keep it moving, and again, you won't have to worry about burning it. If you let it sit, it will burn. As it melts a little more, move it a little faster. Make sure that you don't have any parts that are sticking to it. And then you should have a nice creamy texture. Turn your heat off. And move it around to make sure that nothing is sticking. Okay? Now, we're only going to use the yolks of the egg. So what we're going to do here is break the white into here. And you can save the whites for later. And just set your yolks in there. And we'll let that sit for just a moment as we start whipping our cream. Rinsing our hands off real good and drying them. Three-quarters cup of whipping cream. And if you want to cheat, put a towel underneath and you can do this. And this saves your arm a little bit. It also does a nice job of whipping the cream. Want to whip it till you get some nice stiff peaks. You can use an electric mixer for this, but this is what keeps me in shape. Now we've got nice stiff peaks. And it stays on the whip. It's ready. So we're going to go back to our sugar here. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. And with our whip, mix that in real good. You want to keep mixing until you can't see the sugar anymore. It's dissolved in there. And then we're going to go back to our mixture here and put our chocolate into our whipped cream, and we're going to gently fold that in. And you want to keep folding that until you don't have any streaks. Here's the point where I taste it. Yeah, bueno. Very good. I'm going to cheat and use a whip here. And then it's going to take about 2 8-ounce containers. You can use 1 16-ounce container, but I like 2 8-ounce containers. First of all, it chills faster. And second of all, we usually don't eat more than 4 ounces at a time. Put the lids on. And these go in the refrigerator. And there we go. In the refrigerator. And voila! Look at that. Stop. 9 minutes and 22 seconds for a dessert. A chocolate dessert. Chocolate mousse. Enjoy! Oh man. Little brats can see this, huh?